Yeah, that was right after us. I played good.
Is everybody good?
All right. First of all, I want to say thank you to our fans. Our fans really were the reason we won the game. Our defense was terrific in the second half, and they were into every play and every possession, and were getting on the refs for me. So I thought they were terrific. Basketball gods were obviously on our side. It's kind of a miracle win. We weren't very good. I wasn't very good. And we weren't ready to play, and they were. We have played 5 games in 9 days. We had no energy, and the crowd gave us energy late. So Anthony does what he does. They kept switching their defense. They were in a triangle and 2, and we didn't listen very well today. Didn't adjust quickly. We did get a layup for Dante out of it once we started doing some things offensively. And then Anthony was just Anthony. And, it's a miracle. When he made the shot, I'm like, okay, we're going to overtime. And I felt pretty good. Then we got the steal, and they fouled him. And so it's a great win. In the end, it's a great win, and we got to enjoy it. And we got to get our energy level back. It's a lot of games, and we didn't have it today. But the defense carried us, and I thought Sticks' defense around the rim was terrific, and our rebounding was good enough in a small lineup for us to win today. But just weren't very good offensively for the whole game.
Questions, please. Yeah.
Mark, talk about in terms of Anthony's ability to hit those kind of shots.
Yeah.
He did it a couple of years ago at Illinois.
Yeah. Yeah, they took us out of the play, and they switched the screen, and we panicked a little bit, which we kind of did all day. And they got the ball to Anthony, and we all knew what he was going to do. And right when he shot it, I knew it looked perfect. I knew it was in, and that's just kind of what he does. And then he stepped up and made the free throw. But they went triangle and 2 on him and Wiggs late. They weren't guarding Eric. Imagine they weren't guarding Eric Ayala, and we couldn't figure out how to get him a shot. We started running him on the baseline. It helped a little bit. We got some stuff going. But Anthony said it best. He said, guys, we can't approach a game like the way we approached today. We were terrible in shoot around. It was the worst shoot around of the year. We were terrible. And we were lucky. We're real lucky to be 1-0 in the league.
When you've obviously had your share of slow starts over the course of the season, were you kind of thinking, given the way the offense was going, that this was the one time it was going to come and bite you?
Yeah. That's why we work on defense so much. And we were switching out on ball screens and handoffs. So right before they went into a ball screen, we're supposed to switch out on 2 of their plays, and we still weren't getting over the ball screen in the first half. It's just lack of effort, lack of it's by far our worst half of the year. Thankfully for us, they weren't making shots either, except for the little guy was making shots for them. So told the team at halftime, I said, we can beat them 15. We just got to figure out how to do it. And then I told my staff right when they threw the ball, I said, we're going to have to hold them to almost nothing because our offense is no good. And they played Monday, we played Wednesday. They were much more prepared. I don't like that when you start league play and the team gets 2 extra days. But they were sitting on every one of our plays and knew everything that we were trying to do.
In terms of the offensive issues, how much of it was their defense, or you feel like you guys could have been doing some different?
Well, we were really selfish again, and over dribbling, taking some bad shots, trying to play hero ball, trying to be the guy that gets us going instead of just, Sorrell made the best play of the game. He only played 4 minutes. He caught the ball in the wing, he threw it right to Eric, and he made it 3. Everybody else would have tried to shoot it, and so got Eric going a little bit, but we got a ways to go. We got a long ways to go offensively, but it's nice when you can win, miracle win, and learn from it, and hopefully we'll learn from it and be better on Tuesday.
How big of a concern is it for you that you were only able to get 2 bench points in this game?
Yeah, it's a concern. Yeah, we weren't very good. We weren't very good today. So our bench has been good. It's afraid to play guys. We were playing uphill the whole game. So I just went with 6 guys in the second half. So And the bench points for Dante right there at the end, and he actually started the second half. So
That's your.
Mark, you started the game with a small lineup again.
yeah,
And then after Darryl picked up a couple early fouls, you subbed Dante in, he started the second
Yeah.
half. Once the game got underway, did it feel like the bigger lineup was the better way to go? And is that what you saw out there?
yeah. And I thought Ricky gave us good minutes right before half too defensively. So yeah, we got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. But we all have a ton of confidence in Dante. Kid plays so hard. He's physical. Did a nice job of double teams late in the game. So we got to figure it out. You know, some games, and that's why I wasn't starting that lineup early in the year, because we had to figure out how to play outside that lineup. But Daryl's been able to guard everybody, you know, 1 through 5, and today he wasn't as successful with that. So we'll figure it out as we go. We gotta get some young guys playing a little bit better. We gotta get a post-up game. We have no post-up. And then last year we played through Bruno the whole year. Now it's like jacking threes up the whole game. So we gotta figure out how to be a little bit better offensively.
So you right through us back.
Coach, can you talk about Jalen's performance tonight, and particularly his low post defense on Georgie?
Yeah, I mean, that kid's a man. Georgie's really good, and he's, you know, crab dribbling and banging them, and it's supposed to be against the rules. You're not supposed to back guys down and bang them, but Sticks held his own, used his length on him. I think he blocked 3 shots, but intimidated probably another 7 or 8. He hit a big 3. You know, when you play them, basically they're giving Sticks that jump shot, and he's made 3 in the last 2 games. He's had like 29 points and like 29 rebounds in the last 2 games or something crazy like that. So he's coming. He's playing terrific for us, and yeah, just glad we got him. He was terrific on defense, especially late in the game. And we doubled him a little bit, and our timing was a little bit better on our double team late in the game on Georgie.
Middle forwards back.
That Anthony 3, it kind of seemed like a broken down play.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you told your team
Yeah.
before, and like what was the look that you were trying to get?
Yeah, so we had a play called, we ran it wrong. The backside we ran wrong. The first part they just switched it, which was a ball screen pop. They switched it. We almost turned it over. So then you're out of the play because your timing's off. Anthony just goes and gets it and shoots it. So that's what happened. Just to be quite real with you guys.
Wayne in back.
With all the charges and on that push on Mackay, is that selfishness or is that aggressiveness to take the ball that hard at the basket?
Man, we were out of it. We had a 4-on-1 with Wiggs. He double dribbled. They didn't call it, and then he runs over the guy. Darryl jumps over the guy, you know, and it's, you know, you decide. I've already used that word enough today.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.